Okay, playing a little bit of my new favorite deck. Yes, this is one of my favorite decks right now, simply because of the fact that nobody plays it, and I feel like it's moderately powerful. I almost never want to keep Force Aid, although not having a more expensive spell for the Garden Gnome is a problem. And Force Aid is your main late game win condition, so there are pros and cons to playing it. I think getting out 2 cards is probably best. The reason why I want to play that instead of that is because if this does die, I'm able to get, excuse me, some 1/1s that allow me to play some minions the next turn. And if these minions survive, oh my god, man. Sorry. I'm tilted. He's going to backstab one of my guys. Or he's going to go for later game, which... Okay, so he backstabs, and he's probably going to go face, or is he going to trade in? Fascinating, okay. That's cool. I see you. Is there a reason to play the squirrel? Yes, because now if he trades into that, I can just kill it with my hero power. My 2/2 stays alive, and I'm able to play that, and it's a pretty effective turn 3 play, as opposed to playing 2 of these next turn. Okay, it's going to be probably Snake Trap. I'm fully ready for it. I'm now ready for Explosive. I'm now ready for Snipe. There it is. It's the Snipe. I knew it. First try. First try, I guess that's secret on, if you disregard the other 2. Next turn is going to be Garden Gnome. It's going to be an absolutely insane play. And then the next turn, it'll probably be just Soul of the Forest. Oh! Well, unfortunately for you, I don't have any dragons. Bada boom, boop, bot, bada boom, boop, bada, bada boom, bot, pow. Playing a couple of minions here is pretty good, in my opinion. Whispering Woods is primarily in here to help me against a rogue as a good turn 4 play. Yeah, whatever. God, if he has Unleash the Hounds, I'm so screwed. But we're gonna do it anyway! Yay! Okay, don't have Unleash the Hounds. If you want to Unleash the Hounds, I'm in a bit of trouble. But if you don't, I play Soul of the Forest and we pop off. So please. You're playing Highlander, you have a 1/3 chance, and you do not have it, thank God. Savage Roar is 15, or 10, or 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage. Because of Power of the Wild. This is not how I intended to win this video game, but I'll take what I can get, you know? Sometimes you just gotta close games out. And boom, just like that. This deck primarily beats Hunter and Rogue. It struggled a little bit against Warrior, Mage, and Warlock. So depending on what meta you are currently in, this deck could have some... deck could be really good or really bad. The current meta of at least NA right now is a lot of Rogues, so this is why I think that this deck will be really good. But in other metas, also Priest, I feel like it could struggle a little bit. Into Mage, it's okay. Into Warrior, it's okay. It depends on what they have. But like, other than Hunter and Rogue, which are fairly aggressive, combo reliant, that don't have a lot of healing but have some tempo, into those 2, this deck does well. So it depends on what the meta of your region is. This is actually good. You're going to see one of the matchups that this deck kind of struggles into. You want to keep the Dendrologist. Getting the extra spell could be really, really, really good. I think I want to guarantee it on turn 3 in case he has like a Rush or the Axe. The one that invokes. I forgot its name, but you know what I'm talking about. The 1/2/1. So if he has that weapon and kills the Treant, that kind of ruins this guy's synergy. And Acorn Bearer, if it dies, I do get a follow-up play. And also if he plays the 1/3, I can just hero power, kill the 1/3, play Acorn Bearer, or kill it with the Acorn Bearer. He gains some armor, but it resets the board, and it's pretty decent all around. So honestly, I think that this is a pretty decent hand, but I will admit, I do need to get some card draw or some other options, because this deck has very, very limited card draw, and it's probably its biggest weakness, I would say. And having 2 Savage Roars in your starting hand is definitely not what you want to see. I want to save the squirrels for a potential Soul of the Forest play, because into this matchup, he has a lot of ways of doing 1 damage, primarily being Awaken or killing off your minions one time with like a Scion of Ruin play. If he plays the Awaken this turn, though... Oh, okay. That's fair. He's going to draw a couple cards off of that, but that doesn't really matter that much to me. I'm going to get off the Dendrologist, which is good. What do I get here? 7, 8, 9. I do get to draw 2 cards from this. And they're 2 of my best cards. And of these, I think it's probably the best. If I want to end up playing this one a little bit slower so I can get the Mulch Muncher off more guaranteed, that could actually be really, really strong in my opinion. Or if I just want to play it later on. I think I might want to just play it next turn, though. It depends on what he does. Because he's already used the coin. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I'm going to give him the 2 card draw, though, by hitting in with that. Because sure, he gets another card, but I'm going to draw 2 cards this turn, and it'll basically reset the board again. Hopefully I don't draw Goru this turn. Perfect. Oh, I actually kind of want to play that. The sacrifices I make for bad plays. I'm going to draw Mulch Muncher and Goru. Goru is going to be a really good turn 7 play. And so, because I know this matchup is going to be like me getting bursted, probably, or something along those lines, I want to cycle through the deck to get to my later game options as quickly as possible. Because, like, his board wipe is there, but it's limited. And if he can't get the fully maxed out Galakron before he plays it, it makes this matchup so much easier. Like, it makes the matchup actually super winnable for you if he doesn't get Galakron. So, you gotta try to play around the Galakron. I don't want to play that. I would much rather just discover a spell. Power of the Wild's pretty good for wide boards. And then we'll go with the 1/1 as well and just pass and hope he doesn't have Awaken. If he has Awaken, we're in trouble. But what you gonna do? Sometimes you just can't really play around stuff like that. Did he top deck it? You know, I'm not gonna make any speculations. Him hitting the 1/1 proves that he doesn't have it, which is really nice. He is gonna kill off most of my other dudes though, which sucks. Oh, that's not what I would call ideal. I can draw like one other small minion or Garden Gnome, so I can play Power of the Wild. That would be fantastic. Whispering Woods would also be very good here. So I want Whispering Woods. That's okay, because that does mean I get to draw 3 for 2, which I mean like isn't unprecedented or anything, but it is good. Don't get me wrong. And since I have 2 of them in hand, I'll just pump these up one time so I can make that trade. He only gets to draw 1 more card out of it instead of 2. And next turn I'll just play Goru, and then we'll start flooding the board. Sounds like a plan. Really looking for Soul of the or Force of Nature, Forest Aid, or Whispering Woods here, or Garden Gnome. There's so many cards that do so much work for me right now that I really feel like I need it. How many times is he invoked now? He's invoked a grand total of 3 times. That is a little bit scary, I will admit, but this is a very nice play to have at this point in time. I'll be able to play this soon. He's a good defensive unit. Scion of Ruin melts this guy though. Just bop, bop, bop. Yeah, there it is. I have no real way of responding to it either. That's the worst part. Dragon Breeder 2? There's no... Yeah, he has it. Oh! Wait, okay, hit. I don't really agree with that, actually, now that I think about it. Because he's going to have to trade in still with both of them, as opposed to both of them and the 1/3. So, I mean, like, I guess he saves 1, but now he messes up the potential combo. So, whatever. It's his choice, you know. I'll let him be him. So I want to play these 2 so the trains can go off so I can play Mulch Muncher quickly. But I also want to be able to play a Soul of the Forest.
How curious.
I'm trying to figure out how I can get the most out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 minions, that's it? I could just go for 4 minions and then Power the Wild them. Or flood the board and then Power the Wild them, sorry. and see what he does with that. If he has another Scion of Ruin, I was probably going to lose anyway. Like, here's the issue, right? This deck 100% relies on getting Force a late game, and with limited draw, it can be a bit of a problem. Into Scion of Ruin, into killing all of my now 3 health minions. Let's see it. Let's see it. No, maybe. Holy moly, he might not have it. Oh my goodness, wait. This is really good for me if he doesn't have it. It's very possible he has another Awaken, though. If he does... Yeah, he has another Awaken, and then he's gonna hit. And... yeah, my board's gonna get wiped here. Which is not good. You never want to see the double Savage Roar in your opening hand, ladies and gentlemen. This is... that's really holding me back at this point. I do think I get to go a decent amount of face damage here. I don't think I'm necessarily going to get bursted in the near future. I do get to play this with a Soul of the Forest too, which will be nice. Unfortunately, I don't get to also play that, but whatever. I do get to kill that off, which is nice. Soul of the Forest, trade one in, hit him in the face. As long as I don't die this turn, I get to play that. He's already used an Inner Rage. He's already used a Cruel Taskmaster. So hopefully he doesn't have Leroy damage, make copy, hit face. Hopefully I'm able to live for a turn or something. Oh my god. He's unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. Are you hearing that? He's claiming to be unstoppable.
I have too many cards.
Oh, okay. This is actually not bad. If he goes face here, do I have lethal damage? So, let's see here. The answer is 8, 24, 32, and hero power. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know everything I said about the double Savage Roar, I didn't want it? I lied. Double Savage Roar is a godsend. I mean... yeah, this matchup is rough. The double Savage Roar burst was kind of lucky. He didn't have the Scion of Ruin on the turn that would have absolutely wrecked me. And so as I said, this matchup is a little bit rough, but it is winnable. Like, they do have to have the correct responses to deal with you on curve, right? And Awaken does counter the Whispering Woods play, but Whispering Woods turn 8 with a Force, or what's it called? Soul of the Forest is actually a really strong play into most teams. Not most teams, most decks. So, overall, I think it's a really good deck. I think that if you don't have that much dust, but you want to play a budget deck, this or Face Hunter is your best bet. I think that it has a lot of potential. You do kind of have to high roll with it, and it does lack some card draw. But if you get stuff like Dendrologist that generates some resources for you, and you get an Aeroponics or two, it's very possible that you still win the game. So... it kind of comes down to luck on that front, but I mean, what decks don't? So yeah, this deck is built primarily to beat Hunter and Rogue. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoy this deck quite a bit. If you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, because if you've made it this far to the very end of the video, you probably enjoy what I do. And if you enjoy what I do, then you should probably want more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.